What is a deck? Nothing but a miserable pile of staples! Have at ye! Imagine a format where you have no staples, because you can craft no cards, open no bundles, buy no structure decks. Imagine a challenge run where all you have is 80 random Yu-Gi-Oh cards and your own will to survive. Could you win even a single duel on the Master Duel ladder? If you can, you'll be rewarded with one additional pack to add to your collection, plus whatever legacy packs you pick up along the way. Use them wisely, because in a Masochist run, that's all you'll be getting, and every card counts. I'm Hardleg Joe, if you didn't know, and it's time for me to fulfill my destiny. Like Simo before me, I will take up Yu-Gi-Oh's most difficult challenge and try my best to reach the top of the Master Duel ladder under the most insane conditions possible. Grab a snack and lean back, cause it's gonna be a long and bumpy ride. Last time on Master Duel Masochist. Yeah, I think I just do it. Fuck it. If I let them start making link 1s, we're gonna have trouble. Fuck, I just said wait to do it in chain link 2. Okay, nothing really mattered. Nothing really mattered. Anyone can see. Sure. Alright. Better kill me. Better make it hurt, or I'm gonna have 2 counter traps, brother. You could go make that pizza and come back. What happened? Oh, hi there. Welcome back to Master Duel Masochist. I was just taking a little nap. Just feeling a little sleepy, just a bit tired. It's been a long day. You know, I'm not like mentally tired of Masochist. I could keep going all day, you know. I didn't hear no bell. But I'm physically tired. I'm running on like 4 hours of sleep, and I guess being physically tired does also make you mentally tired. So today, you know what, instead of trying out a cool new build, we're just gonna go on to stun. We're just playing stun. I'm tired, I'm sleepy. You can let me have this for a couple episodes, right? Like, just let me normal summon a thing and activate Di-Fi and watch the killer toons weep, because they can't do anything under Di-Fi, I'm pretty sure. So that's our hope for today. We did upgrade this slightly. I don't think we changed the name, but all we really did was add the Blazing Mirror Force. This wasn't in here, it's been a while. Oh, and we put a Pot of Desires in here just to draw more cards, because why not draw more cards? There's nothing in here that's like especially good, unless we have like Rescue Rabbit, but we would use that before we Pot of Desired. So yeah, it's gonna be a pretty simple, chill episode. Nice for like sleepy time junction. You know, if you watch these before you go to bed, this will be perfect. We'll be in the same mood. And I guess comment in the comments if that's what you use these videos for, because I hear a lot of people do. Otherwise, let's hop on into it. Oh. Standard Season 53 has begun. I didn't know we were at a new season. Yeah, we're down here in Silver 5, by the way, if you didn't know, and we should make sure we're on the right deck. Stun pile. Stun pile. Alright, first duel of the day, and we're going first, which is what we need to do. We have one card that helps us going second. If our opponent is awful, then we'll be fine, but otherwise, we need to go first. Tricky. They've got the canine field and the canine sleeves. I'm going to imagine they're on canine, which Banisher of the Radiance doesn't hurt all that much. So I'm gonna go with Thunder King Ryo instead. We're gonna Ryo, we're gonna set a couple spell traps, we're gonna end our turn, and hope that they aren't lying with their sleeves and field. Will you shut up? This is the worst mate because I don't like the voice lines. I hear them every time and they always seem so weird. Okay, their sleeves were not lying. They're battling. Unfortunately, they can normal summon something that's just slightly bigger than me. Behold, Emissary from the House of Wax. Come on, you know you want to attack this. It has lower attack. You could deal so much more damage. Also, even if you destroy the Ryo, now you can't make any Ixies or anything. At the end of the battle phase, I can make it so every monster on attack position that they control can't be used for an extra deck, and also their materials, or their effects are negated. It'd be a shame if you were encased in hot wax. Okay. You want to summon another monster? Go for it. Now neither of them can be used for extra deck material. Yeah, your effects are negated, bro. Silly Billy. Ah, I see. Yep, we're just gonna go to defense. We're just going to set this. Your move, Z. Yeah, and these remain negated until the next battle phase, if you don't remember this. But if they want the effects, like, it's at the end of the battle phase, yeah, you're still negated. You can keep trying. You gotta go to battle first, and if you're in attack position, at the end of the battle phase, I'm just gonna negate you again. Yeah, they ain't doing anything, bucko. Oh! Time for my mimicking machine eater bug. Now I am the machine. More monsters. Battle phase. 650. And now you're banished. There's 800. There's 1600. Stop it! No real person in this modern age would knock that insistently. Oh hey, it's Raisin. Fortunately, that is a warrior. Alright, they going for Halisu. Special summon. Well, you're trying to take control of the monster with the lowest attack. They want my emissary from the House of Wax. Unfortunately, they will fall into the Trap Tricks Trap Hole Nightmare. Ash Blossom that's nigh useless. Okay, yeah, they blowing up my, mimicking man-eater bug. Goodbye! Goodbye! Borger. In defense mode. Are they just gonna try to burn me to death? Yes. I have limited time and resources. He fears the wax. Oh, buddy. You will find that my banisher is quite radiant. When the moon is mirror shielded. Get out of here. 800. Shut up. Okay, they didn't summon it in my column. That's good. Uh-oh. Caesar Vallius. Earth, unaffected by card effects. That's not the effect I thought you were going to activate. Ouchie wah. I do still take the damage. Yeah, I'm gonna activate the effect. Unfortunately, they're unaffected by me affecting them. Ah, another mimicking I see. Battle phase? You think I'm afraid to die? Make yourself as unaffected as you want. It won't save you now. You're not unaffected by battle, young man. Get waxed. Then we'll activate Flawless Perfection of the Tenyi, and we'll set a card. Yeah, this is all non-effect monsters or unaffected by monster effects. I have none. But if your opponent special summons a monster while you control a face-down monster, I get to draw 2 cards. I think we die if they play 2 Borger. Yeah, if they have another Borger and they can just activate it. But I feel like most of these decks just run 1 Borger, and that Borger is banished. 1 to 2. No! Yep, there's the potential that they're dumb. So I do get to draw 2 cards, unless they want to get rid of that fire. They do need... No, they'll have Raisin still. So they could just Ash this. Unfortunately, this does not help me. My only hope now is that they attack the face down. Yeah, I just gotta hope they link this off or attack. Hound! Yeah, it can't be destroyed. I just need to destroy this so we don't deal the burn damage. Forced release. Well, we don't have to worry about Hound anymore. We just have to worry about Werewolf. Yep, I didn't quit fast enough. Well, we almost had him. Alright, what is this, only duel number 2? God, it's been such a long day. We're going second, and we've got all trap cards and Scapegoat, which might as well be a trap card. Versus some maniac on the floor. And they're dancing like it's '06 when it's 2024. Huh? Well, we take those. We take those. Any win is a win. Any port in a storm. All right, first master pack of the day. I want to say we earned it, but we didn't. They just surrendered. We got two SRs. Ooh, shiny. Let's start on this side. Core Transport Lab. You can discard a card to add the Iron Core of Kuakimiru from your deck to your hand. Exciting. Then we've got Vanquish Soul Pantera. If you control no monsters in your main monster zone, you can special summon this. I mean, it might be good for the rank 4 deck. Quick effect, you can reveal an Earth. This card can't be destroyed by battle. On Earth and Fire, destroy all spell traps in this column. Only use each effect once per turn. You can't use the same in the chain. Pantera is a free summon. Yeah, I mean, maybe we'll use it. I'm always like, do they make actual, like, boots like this that lace all the way up like that? That just seems like way too many laces. I don't even wear shoes with laces. Okay, next up we got Jirak Impact, which we already have. We've got Gimmick Puppet Shadow Feeler, which I feel like this is something we can't show on YouTube. Actually, Mr. Metal, go ahead and censor that for me. We're not even gonna talk about that one. DD Night Owl. This man all mouth. He has all mouth, and baby, he can scream. This is a level 3 Fiend Tuner. When it's normal summon, target a DD in your graveyard, summon it. But for the rest of the turn, you can't summon except for Fiend monsters. That monster's attack becomes 0, and if it's destroyed, you take 1,000 damage. Just really, really old DD material. Not very good. We got another Battery Man AA. I think if we get 3 of them, we have like Inferno Reckless summon, and then we can OTK. I guess we'll see. Let's start in the middle here and see what this is. Arcana Force EX, the Dark Ruler. I kind of wish the Dark Ruler was no more. Can't be normal summoned or set. Must be special summoned by sending 3 monsters to the graveyard. If this is summoned, toss a coin. Heads, this can make a second attack during each battle phase, but it does so using this effect, change it to defense position at the end of the battle phase, and it can't be changed. Tails, if this card is destroyed, destroy all cards on the field. Well, at least both of those effects aren't awful. You know, the bottom one does hurt me, but at least it hurts my opponent just as well. It's weird that like a double attacker had to have like a downside to prevent it from attacking too much. We will not be using this though. And our other SR? Hold me closer, Panther Dancer. Boom, ba-dum, ba-bum, ba-bum. Get the headlights by the moonlight. Ba-da-da-da-da. Yeah, this is a Lunalight card. It's pretty good. I'm not gonna bother reading it because we need specifically Cat Dancer and a Lunalight. And even this is kind of like a midway between other things. We would need a whole bunch of Lunalights to make it work. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. For now, let's just jump back into it. All right. One more win, and we rank up. Which in silver doesn't mean a whole lot, so, you know. But we still get 2 packs. Everyone likes 2 packs, right? Wakacha! The field loads. Who are we going up against? Nosferatu! I mean, at least they have the thematic field, right? They've got the spooky, scary skeletons. There were some bats and everything. They got some kind of vampire deck. And this is the exact situation where it's like, okay, we want to rescue Rabbit first, and then Pot of Desires once we get the 2 normal monsters out of the deck. Oh. I was like, with a name like Nosferatu, maybe they're just playing vampires, like the old shitty vampires. Maybe they're on Ghost Trick, something that would give us a chance. Oh, Nosferatu. Saint Azamina. Your opponent cannot target cards on the field or this card with card effects. At least it's not like a good Azamina deck. They're just kind of Saint Azamina Turbo. When an Azamina or Sinful Spoils card is activated, you could target 2, destroy them. If this is in your grave... Okay, well, I guess I don't have to worry about not being able to target stuff again. I'm glad. I was worried about how I was going to out the Saint Azamina, but they did it. Fuck you, fucking Kabuzols. All I needed to do was not draw Kabuzols, and this would have been fine. Whatever. Get into the back rooms, Moa. When a Sinful Spoil... I guess this is a Sinful Spoils card. I didn't realize it. You could target up to 2 cards on the field and destroy them. So I guess you could destroy yourself rather than go into the back rooms. I mean, either way, it works for me. Okay, we still doing this. Go, Rescue Rabbit. Get me the cards. $2,000. 2,000, but again. And then just in case they decide to get out that, the big scary thing again, this will at least flip it face down. It's your fucking nightmare. And then let's go ahead and, Pot of Desires. Turn, turn, turn. Oh, hey. What did we banish? There's the other Rescue Rabbit. The other Sinful Spoils. Okay, so most of our Floodgate cards, unfortunately. We'll just set 2 Spell Trap cards. Call it a day. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Saint Azamina, I can just like bottomless Tarpole it. Or Trap Tricks Trap Hole Nightmare it. And if nothing else, Emissary from the House of Wax will save me! Oh, okay. They didn't even try. Sure, I'll take that. 2 packs for me! We got 1 mid-master pack. I didn't know what I would do about that. Ha! Watt Hopper. Well, I got 2 of them now, so I can make the Hopper lock. We got C104 Umbral Horror Masquerade. We do have that, what's it called, the rank up the 7th one. I'm not sure if it's worth playing, but this might be useful in that. I think we can do this. I mean, either way, it's not a terrible pickup. We got Triangle Ecstasy Spark. Until the end of this turn, the attack of all Harpy Lady Sisters becomes 2,700, and your opponent cannot activate trap cards. Exciting. Then we got Gishki Chain with the rattling of the chains. If this card is normal summoned, you can look at the top 3 cards of your deck, reveal a ritual monster or ritual spell, add them to your hand. Otherwise, place the remaining. This will be good if we ever play the Nekroz deck, you know. More Nekroz support. Then we got Super Quantum Green Layer, which we already have. We have Raid Raptor Last Strix. If a Raid Raptor battles while you have any spell traps on the field or graveyard, you can summon this card from your hand and gain 100 life points for every spell trap you control or in your graveyard. You contribute this card, your opponent takes no battle damage this turn, special summon a Raid Raptor Ixie from your extra deck in defense position, but its effects are negated, and return it to the extra deck during the end phase. I do have several rank ups. I don't know if we have any Raid Raptors, but like, this is a great way to cheat their big extra deck monsters out of the extra deck. So this might see some use in the future, who knows. And we got Magician's Robe and World Legacy Key, both of which we already have. Alright, then we get a pack for persisting against the horrors, for being masochistic enough, for dueling even though we're tired. Ha! Armed Dragon Thunderbolt. We already got that one. We've already got a Firewall Defensor, although that does make the Link Slop deck a little bit better, or the Cyber Slop, I should say. Synchro Ejection. Select a face-up Synchro monster your opponent controls, and remove it from play. Then your opponent draws 1 card. No thanks. I think I'm good. Battlin' Boxer Promoter. If your opponent controls a monster, you could summon this from your hand. You contribute this card, summon 2 Battlin' Boxers with different names from your deck. You can banish this card from your graveyard, increase or decrease the levels of all Battlin' Boxers by 1. You can use this effect once per turn. You cannot summon the turn you use this except Battling Boxers. So yeah, it's Rescue Rabbit, but for Battlin' Boxers, and it special summons itself. We do have brewing up a Fire Warrior deck. I keep looking back at it, it's never quite good enough, but maybe this will push it over the edge, who knows. Up next, we've got Super Quantum Mecha Fairy out. This one, we got this one. This is pretty good in the Super Quant deck, but you need to have at least 3 other cards, because you tribute this, reveal 3 Super Quants with different names, Your opponent picks one for you to summon, and you send the rest to the graveyard. Very good in that deck when you have a whole bunch of super quants. Probably can't play it at the moment. Then we got another Heart Earth Dragon, which we already have. A Psychic Processor. You can banish this card you control, special summon 2 Machine, Psychic, and/or Cyberse from your hand, and they can attack directly this turn. During the standby phase of the next turn after this was banished, add it back to your hand. So it's kind of like Rescue Rabbit, just worse in every way. Only summons from the hand, they can attack directly, it comes back, but having to get them all in your hand, probably not worth it. And our final one is just another Justice of Prophecy. Okay, so nothing playable immediately. Let's jump back onto the ladder. High stakes battle for them. And they get to go first. Must be nice. Must be nice. Ha! This would have been a pretty good hand going first. Maybe we need some more normals, considering how much this keeps showing up. Cool. Alright, we trying again, alright. We're going second, my friend. We got a lot of floodgates, but they get to go first. I don't know quite how it could be worse, but maybe they will show me when they summon from their hand. My name's not Dan. Dragon Maids. They're gonna clean up this town. Let me see. You're going to special summon a monster this turn. Target one with 2,000. Destroy it. And if you have a whole normal whole... Wait, what? Wasn't expecting that. They just want to make SP. I see. Well, Thunder King Ryo can beat over SP. And I have D-Fissure. And I have Divine Wrath. So I can maybe get rid of their big spooky fusion. When it tries to do something, I just Divine Wrath it. Do 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 do. Doesn't the link lock them? Yeah, they're locked into nothing but dragons. What? Yeah, I was like, maybe I can beat the Dragon Maid deck. Even if they have like an SP, I don't think I can beat Draco Tail. Another one. Okay. Interesting end board. Definitely silversified. And then during the standby phase, they get the lock. The question is, will they negate the Dimensional Fissure? But she came back. Alright, let's see if this does anything. Howdy, howdy. I would negate Dim Fizz. They did not negate the Dimensional Fissure. Go Thunder King Ryo. I think they may be under the mistaken belief. They're like, oh, I'll just fuse, and then when I send my stuff to the graveyard, it'll pop the Dimensional Fissure. But they have to be sent to the graveyard as material for a fusion, specifically. Let's just get rid of the Spirit. Pop, pop. You banished. And then we just gotta set some things and hope they do stuff. Maybe they'll be scared, chat. We need to leave one in hand to discard with Divine Wrath. Set 3, pass. Kick in some ass. Oh, yeah, I'll get rid of this now. So long, Gay Bowser. Alright, they're removing monsters from their field. Send a Dragon Maid from your deck to your graveyard. You may find that oh, it does work. It works on tidying. Alright, they sent Labubu. Chaos Starforge! Target cards and destroy them. But what if you did not? Target an attack position, return it to the field. Okay, that still negates it, right? This is an imperm, it doesn't target a card on the field. You still negated, buddy. Battle phase, battle phase, battle phase. Unfortunately, wait, no. When your opponent is summoned, target one monster your opponent controls with 2,000 or more attack, destroy it. Then if you have a hole in your graveyard, banish a card from your opponent's graveyard. Wait, what is this? Hand or oh, it's from hand or graveyard. Damn. I thought they had to summon it from the graveyard. Yeah, nothing much I can do about that. Do I just do this now? Yeah. I think it's better to just get rid of it while I have the chance. And get rid of Labubu too. All I've got is a floodgate and a dream! I've really just gotta hope on like, mimicking Maneater Bug. That would really help. Hello, Origami Goddess. Time to shine! We're gonna lose this one unless you get 1,000,000 heads. And they used Ash Blossom on the Origami Goddess. Well, it was out of our control. No, they didn't use a light or a dark. During the standby, you can target one other Dragon Maid you control, special summon one from your hand or graveyard in defense. When another monster returns to the hand. If they can't kill us from here, this deck is the worst thing ever made. I mean, they're not playing it very well. Secretarion! There's a lot of cards banished, so you don't have a whole lot of attack. And you don't get any pluses, and you have no dragons in the graveyard. So, we still living. We got another draw on our hands. There's still a chance. Huh? Maybe if we had gone first, we absolutely could have had that. This would be nice if we could win a coin toss from time to time. It's fine, I'll just work out my rage on a grip strength tester. Whew, that tired me out, I tell you what. Well, we got some card draws. We got Elf Notes. Look how sparkly it is. Oh, Valence! Oh no. We might be here for a while if they know what they're doing. Sulfachord. If they know what they're doing, though, why would they be here? Because they haven't played in years. Pardon? All the pendulum slop. Oh, hey, Nubby's here. First time chatter. Fake Hardleg fan. Never been to a stream before. I see how it is. If you're watching this, by the way, and you haven't checked out Phil and the Jank, the new Sunday weekly show, co-starring Nubby, make sure you check that out, by the way. It's like a really good show. If you like this, I think you'll love that. I mean, it depends if you're one of those people. It's, you know, it's funny whenever I make a show, right? Is like, half the time I get comments from people who are like,
Joe, I like you on Masochist and Ladder Climb, but I feel like you're way better when you have someone to bounce off of. I love seeing you talking with other people.
And then I make a show with other people and they're like,
Joe, I don't care about these other people. I subscribed for you. I want a show with just you on it.
But if you're not one of those people, if you're not a Joe purist, please check that out. I put a lot of work into it. It's a really good show. It's a really fun show that I could imagine doing like 1,000,000 seasons of if it was more popular. So the more people we can get, the better. Chatters don't know what they want. I mean, the chatters aren't a collective, right? Like, all audience members aren't the same. It's just confusing as a content creator, right? Because I get both messages and they both seem to make fairly good points. Like, I understand what they're doing. Thanks for being cool. I gotta get back to doing Joe's stupid homework. Chat, just so you know, Nubby, chat loves you. I know you're like, oh, people in the chat are angry at me. You're probably the fan favorite. If you ever wanted people to help you out with, like, a deck building or whatever, you could absolutely get a ton of... There's a ton of patrons and Legos who would be absolutely willing to help you out. I think Ladder Climb is my favorite. I wish there were more Ladder Climb streams. The feeling of forward momentum. Ah, understandable.
Huh?
That's why you wait around, chat! In Silver 4, everyone can surrender from time to time. We take those. Persistence is key. The key to consistency is persistency. Alright, I feel like this might be one fine master pack, but I'm too tired to sing the song. So you'll have to do it on your own. I believe in you. Everyone on your own. You got the thing. You can hear it in your hearts echoing into the distance. Oh hey, RB. I'm recording the RB ladder climb right now. There we go. Granted, Lambda Cannon's one of the worst ones, and it's not useful here, but it's neat. It's neat. We got another Achichi. This card is normal or special summon at a level 4 lower at Ignister. This again helps the Cybers pile out because we have one that's like if you control an Ignister, you could special summon it. So this is just like a starter for getting 2 guys on the field. This is like the 5th copy of this that we've got. Hate Buster. Why would you hate Buster? He's the best Tiny Toon. When a fiend type monster you control is targeted for an attack, target the opponent's attacking monster and that monster you control, destroy both, inflict damage equal to the original attack. Okay, so it's, what is this, magic cylinder? But I guess it destroys, but only for fiend monsters, and it double targets. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Another Orbital Hydrolander. I wonder if we can make an Orbital Hydrolander deck. Probably not. Aromaseraphy Angelica. We need a lot more for that. We got our Gen X Oracle, and will this be the Fenrir? Fenrir back at 3? Can we get a UR that'll help us? Will it truly be one fine Master Pack? Yes! Yes, I think it will be. Alpha, the Master of Beasts. This is like not the best UR you could pick up, but this is something that's gonna go in almost any deck. It's really good for going second. If you're unfamiliar, 3000 attack, can't be normal summoned or set, must be special summoned from your hand, while the attack of all monsters your opponent controls is more than the monsters you control. Or in other words, if you're going second, anytime after the first turn, unless you're winning, if your opponent has more attack than you, or any monsters and you have none, you can special summon this. That summon effect is not once per turn, it's a summoning condition. Also, you can target any number of beasts, beast warrior, and or wing beast you control, return them to the hand, then return monsters your opponent controls to the hand, equal to the number of beasts you return this way. For the rest of this turn, though, Alpha cannot attack directly. You can only use that effect once per turn. And while it would be a misnomer to say this effect doesn't target, because it does target your monsters, it doesn't target your opponent's monsters. So even in a non-beast deck, this thing can summon itself, target itself, bounce it back to the hand, bounce any card your opponent controls back to the hand without targeting it, and then if they have any other monsters on the field, just special summon itself again. It can't attack directly, but it can beat over whatever other monster they have. And of course, if you play this in a beast deck, which we do have a beast deck brewing, then you have the potential to bounce a whole field full of monsters. So a really, really good pickup that will see play. This was a fine master pack after all. And if you didn't think that Alpha the Master of Beast was going immediately into the deck, you're dead wrong, brother. We're adding that in there, and we're taking out Grave of the Super Ancient Organisms. Unfortunately, while Cool Toon is like a synchro deck, it does make level 6 or higher monsters. It does so by sending cards to the graveyard, and those cards are the things that get effects. They can pop that very easily. This isn't going to floodgate anything out of the meta, really. It doesn't work against the, what are they called? The canines, because they're all level 5s. Or Vanquish Soul. So I think taking that out and giving us another go second card, especially since we've been almost exclusively going second, will be a little bit better. So this is Stun 14.8. Let's jump back on the ladder and see if it can get it done. Ah, I see, a high stakes battle for us, and we're going against our elemental hero brethren. We once again lose the coin toss. I feel like 80% of the coin tosses today have been lost. But that's fine. We've got Alpha the Master of Beasts now, right? That'll help us. If we draw it. Ah, Raid Raptors. Is this just the structure deck? I feel like Raid Raptors with only 10 cards in the extra deck can't be like consistently get to Ultimate Revolution Falcon. So we might be good, but if they're just learning the deck, we might still be a while. This is a deck that can just kind of play with itself for a little bit. They just made everything level 5 though, which is not super useful for Raid Raptors. They do have a rank 5. It exists, and Samorg is here too. So what do they make? Oh boy, just in time. Okay, time to shine, buddy. Go Alpha, the Master of Beasts. Return Alpha, the Master of Beasts! When a monster effect is activated, you can detach one material, and if you do, destroy that monster! No! Alpha! Well, it tried. Let's set... Unfortunately, they might be able to get too big for us to fail. We ate the negate. Okay. They have detached from it. It now has no material, which means if it's sent to the graveyard, it doesn't special summon anything. So now we don't have to worry about, like, the ultimate falcon. Usually what they do is they summon this, and then they, like, link it off, and then they get a free ultimate falcon.
Later.
Let me guess. A second Force Strix? No, Raider's Knight. Yeah, we can't allow that. Get out of here. Get negated, get destroyed. Fuzzy Lanius. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't very fuzzy. Was he? No, not very. I mean, look at this. It's pretty smooth, actually. All the Raid Raptors are like these weird alien things in the shape of birds. Except for Arsenal Falcon, who is like jets. Like he's got jet stuff going on. The rest of these are like an abstract representation of birds made of blocks and shapes. They attack. Watch out! I'm the mimicking bird eater bug! I will change to a winged beast. Oh, you didn't read, did you? You cannot destroy me by battle. Try as you might. His might cannot be tested. You may be a dark Ronin, but this is a true warrior. Rattling, battling, phasing around, doing all the stuff. I think we hit this one, because it can be used to make other things, whereas the other ones are just kind of dead. Although they do get to add another one, so I guess it doesn't matter that much. Yeah, and we'll pass. We are now playing Maneater Bug Control. Alright, Raider's Wing. And Fuzzy Lanius. Oh, rank up magic. Raid Raptor's Force. Oh, they doing some shit. No, 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 no. Fuck. Did I know? They can get out of the graveyard anyway. No! I'm in danger. I didn't think they could get to this. Unaffected by other cards' effects. I mean, I might as well try. I might as well do all that I can. Get negated. I mean, he is unaffected by Winged Beast, so he's still here. He stands alone, a true final warrior. Yeah, I'll get the Lost Wind back, sure. So they've got 29 cards left in their deck, and I've got 33. The question is, do they have a way to get over mimicking Maneater Bug? I think we may be in this for the long haul. This game is a feature-length movie. Yeah! Battle phase. Yeah? Hey, buddy. How's it going? Yeah, I'll use that effect. Everything's negated. It's stuck all on the field. Okay. We're gonna put this in the pendulum scale. We're gonna activate. We're blowing up the roost so you can't recycle. Hopefully you don't have more cards. No, let's try to set. Let's set Dimensional Fissure. Your move, Dark Ronin! So all your effects are negated and you can't make any Ixies. So I've kind of locked you where you can't battle anything and you can't do anything with the stuff you have. And you can't recycle anymore. Unfortunately, I'm drawing 2 cards every turn. Another one! Yeah, I'll get rid of this one. I'll be big again. And I'll be a mute. 400. You could special summon this from your hand. Sure. Emissary from the House of Wax. Still nothing. Okay. We can go Avramax. Yeah, I think we go Avramax here. We're gonna make Codebreaker Virus Swordsman. Then we're gonna make Nightmare Phoenix. I'm not gonna bother discarding. And then go Avramax! Gain their attack! You're not affected from being punched in the face, bucko! And get rid of this Raider's Knight. Banish it. Now I've got a counter trap. I've got 2 trap holes. They can only attack Avramax anyway while this is on the field. 19 turns. This deserves 2 master packs. Sure, I'll draw 2. I ain't activating you. Battle phase. All you can attack is Avramax, buddies. They're like, I learned from watching you, okay? They're gonna make me do it. Go Ryo. Go Mystery Shell. Battle phase. We're gonna get rid of you. Get rid of you. You're gone. You're dead. Yeah, I don't even need my effect. I have cleared your field. You have 3 cards left in extra deck. Just surrender, Ronin. You can't hope to defeat me. They can put bodies on the floor to stall us. They can. We have too many cards as it is. Pain, Lanius. Take some damage. You can add 1 from your graveyard to your hand. You can't search from the deck. Ryo says so. What did they put back? The 4 Strix. Another one. Yeah, I feel really bad. I'm pretty sure this person will never play Yu-Gi-Oh! Again after this. I wouldn't. I could stall too. I could stall with the best of them. 5 monsters, eh? That's pretty powerful. Unfortunately for you, I have 6 monsters. Battle phase. 2950 gets over 2000. 19 gets over 11. 2000 gets over 1900. This better have 2000, bucko. Nope, 19. Which means Avramax defeats this. And Kabuzals attack them directly. Get me out of this fucking game. Ah! Oh. I forgot that was a rank up. 2 packs. That was a feature-length duel. Welcome to Master Duel Masochist, the motion picture. All right, an extra long duel deserves an extra long opening. I've saved up 11 legacy packs. Let's go ahead and crack these open. Give us a chance to do something. Close your eyes, don't look, see what we got. Motor Frenzy. I feel like we've got this before. So level 6. If this is summoned, or if another machine is summoned, until the end of this turn, this card gains attack equal to half of its original defense, and its battle position can't be changed. If this tribute summoned card is sent to the graveyard, summon 2 engine tokens. Yeah, just useless. Evocator Chevalier, an old Gemini monster. We won't be using that. Reshif, the Dark Being, old ritual monster. We won't be using that. Electric Virus. Discard it, target a machine or dragon, and take control of it. Good if we're ever in a machine or dragon format. Second booster. Tribute this, select a face-up attack position monster you control. It gains 1500 attack. Ooh, ah. There's a Fright for continuous spell. It looks like it should be a field spell. Like, this looks like something that could be a field, but it ain't. Activate this by discarding a card. Send 2 Fright Furs from your extra deck to the graveyard. All fusions are treated as Fright Fur. If this is sent to the graveyard, target a Fright Fur and return it to the extra deck. Awful. And I got 2 of them. The Machine King. It gains 100 for every machine on the field. Man, look at this old pots and pans style robot. Back in the day, early Yu-Gi-Oh, I tell you what. Pokey Drago. He's adorable. When he's summoned, add another Pokey Drago. There's just more of them. Oh, he's just a little trooper. He's just making it go. When it's destroyed by battle, summon a level 2 or lower warrior. Genin. This creature that defeats its enemies using Sleight of Hand. Ooh. Armored Starfish. It sure is. Wormdrake. It sure is. Ninkendog. Not a Nintendog. A ninja dog who has mastered extreme ninjutsu. Through hard training, it learned the technique to metamorphose into a human being. We can't depict that on the card. I guess it's got the head. I don't know, whatever. Pharaonic Protector. The mummy of a soldier that has been guarding the royal family for thousands of years. Even now, its spirit does not allow anybody to trespass. He's doing the Wakanda forever. Chosen One, select a monster card and 2 non-monster cards from your hand. Your opponent selects one among them. If it is a monster, it's special summoned and send the other 2 cards to the graveyard. If not, send all of them to the graveyard. Dreadful. Aquarium Lightning, it's an Aqua Actress card. We ain't playing that. Aqua Chorus is not an Aqua Actress card. If there are monsters with the same name on the field, they gain 500 attack and defense. This is worse Seal of Orichalcos. Zing Zang Hoo, we've already got. Soul Strike, I know we've already got. And that's it. Nothing from the legacies. Let's see if we've got a master pack or 2. All right, we're master. We're packing. We're getting some of that action. We're throwing up those cards. We're doing it with Hardleg. Jetroid, look at him. Fast and furious. At the time, this card is selected as an attack target by an opponent's monster. You can activate trap cards from your hand. So you can activate Mirror Force from your hand if you want. Oh, look at Krufsan! He's just a little pupper with a tiny hat, sticking his tongue out like that. He's so adorable. We already have one of those, of course. Lila, the Twilight Sworn Enchantress. She got the cool spooky witch hat. Always wanted one of those hats, so I bought one. Once per turn, when a spell trap card or effect is activated, quick effect, you can banish a Light Sworn, then target a face-up spell trap and destroy it. Weird, so it's like Ghost Ogre, but only for spell traps. Puppet Shark. So is this a gimmick puppet card or a shark card? Detach 1 material from a monster on either field, and if you do, excavate the top 4 cards of your deck. Choose one and apply the appropriate effect based on the card type. If it's a monster or spell, add it to your hand. If it's a trap, you can set it, and it can be activated this turn. Huh. Maybe in a Nixie-heavy format, that's not that bad. Like, if we can remove something from, like, our opponent's card and then get a free monster, that might be neat. Probably not going to be useful, though. Then we've got Yosenju Magat. If this card is normal summoned, you can special summon a Yosenju from your deck. During the end phase, return it to the hand. Yeah, not all that great. Another Cosmo Brain. Big brain. Phantasm Spiral Crash. I just want the traps! Can't I get the traps instead of the dumb equip cards? If the equipped monster does piercing, when it inflicts battle damage, special summon Phantasm Spiral Dragon. Not great at all. And another Cosmo Brain. Out of 10,000 cards, we got the same card twice. Maybe this will have something good. I don't know, I sang the song for the other one and everything. Goblin Biker Grand Entrance. Add a goblin monster from your deck to your hand. Then do some stuff with Ixies. I mean, if we ever find a good goblin we want, we got a searcher for it. This isn't even new. We have 2 of these. We just need a big Gabonga. We got another Gargoyle the Second, not new. Despot 07. We just need about 30 more of those. One-shot Wand. No comment. Ghost Trick Ghoul is only good in Ghost Tricks. It gains the attack of all Ghost Tricks. You do a bunch of battle damage. Rosaria, the Stately Fallen Angel. Cannot be normal summoned or set. Must be special summoned by banishing 2 level 7 or higher plants. 1 from your hand, 1 from your graveyard. Once per turn, you can negate the effects of all other cards on the field until the end of the turn. Yeah, not worth it, unfortunately. Oh, hey. Welcome back, buddy. You were on the ban list for a while. I guess it's good to put you back into the deck. I'm not sure if we're going to be making the Snake Eye deck. Definitely not in this, but if we wanted to, we do still have the one big guy. I don't even remember its name. The Snake Eye boss monster. I haven't seen it in so long, but, you know, there we go. And our last card is Alien Skull. So, one potential. I like how it says new to Flame Barf, yeah. So, we can maybe Flame Barf again. That's pretty neat. Other than that, let's get back on the ladder.